Do you have a crush on your classmate? How about your hot coworker that flirts with you during lunch hour? Love potion has been the solution to love troubles throughout history. This is Grimoire Archive. Today we'll be exploring 11 love potions that could come in handy for Valentine's Day. Warning: some of the content can be disturbing to some viewers. Viewers' discretion is advised. Number 1. Mandrake. Mandrake or mandragora is a popular ingredient in love magic throughout the Middle Ages. Its potency is traced back as early as biblical time. Mandrake is mentioned in the Bible, Genesis chapter 30, verse 14. It's believed to be a stimulant to help with fertility and conception in barren women. In the Bible, Rachel sees mandrakes as a way for her to bear a child with Jacob. In the Middle Ages, the plant was said to shriek when pulled up, causing madness or death. In one superstition, people who pulled up this root will be condemned to hell. The mandrake root would scream when pulled from the ground, killing anyone in sight. In the past, people have tied the root to the bodies of animals, then used these animals to pull the roots as a safety precaution for harvesting the plant. Evidence indicated that its magical power is not attributed to the root, but to the unique fragrance furnished by the fruits of mandrake. Aside from ingesting this poisonous and delirium-inducing plant, it could also be worn as a fertility amulet. Mandrake is available to be purchased online mostly in the form of wood chips. Number 2. Henbane. Henbane is a plant that belongs to the nightshade family of Solanaceae. This herb was thought to attract love when worn and had narcotic properties when ingested. It could be used to bind a couple together in love and to ensure that that love would last. It's poisonous in large quantities. Effects include hallucinations, dilated pupils, and restlessness. Just the scent of the henbane can cause euphoria. Henbane is available in Chinese apothecary under the name Tianxianzi, which is translated to the seeds of flying immortals, alluding to its hallucinogenic effects. Number 3. Datura or Jimsonweed. Datura is one of the essential ingredients of love potions and witches' brews. Most parts of the plants contain toxic hallucinogens. The first effects of Datura are generally felt within 30 minutes to an hour after taking it. It's common to experience dry mouth, pupil dilation, a feeling of electricity, and energy changes. In anime, objects are known to start talking during hallucinations. In Mexican witchcraft, modern witches make Toloache love potions from Datura. Many mercados that sells magical powders and potions will carry Toloache products. Allegedly, mixing it into the food of your love interest will make them fall madly in love with you. Alternatively, having your love interest smoke the plant will do the same. Feeding someone Toloache guarantees undying and long-lasting love, or so they say. However, note that the plant is toxic. Overdose can cause delirium, coma, and death. Datura is commonly found growing in the wild, warm and moist climates. You'll notice them with large flowers shaped like trumpets. Number 4. Human remains. Conducting murder in the name of love is nothing new. Powdered human bones is one of the gruesome ingredients for some of the love potions. The recipe is fundamentally the practice of necromancy and black magic. One known spell requires specifically both the bone and the spleen of a murdered boy. In a ghastly 1957 case from Vinland, New Jersey, Juan Rivero Aponte was arrested for murder of Roger Carlotto, a 13-year-old boy. Aponte told police he had been studying black magic and needed a human skull to make into dust for love potion to cast spells on women. The body had been decapitated and found buried on the farm where the man worked. Whether the spell worked remained a mystery. Among the Pukhtun in northern Pakistan, the most efficacious love magic is the water that has been used to bathe the body of a dead leather worker. The sorcerers sell the water to women who are instructed to give it to their lovers in their tea. Number 5. Bodily fluids. Bodily fluids such as menstrual blood, semen, and pubic hair are ingredients for love spells used in hoodoo traditions. Hoodoo is a native African-American folk spirituality, also known as conjure or root work. Hoodoo is characterized by rituals and potions that involve the use of bodily excretions like saliva, urine, seminal fluid, and menstrual blood. Mostly, women would mix the blood from their monthly flow with the coffee or tea of their lovers. After drinking this tea for a number of times, the unsuspecting male then falls helplessly in love with the potion maker. It's important to note that the practices of this nature are not to be taken lightly, as they may have dire moral, legal, and spiritual consequences. Number 6. Animal remains. Powders and charms from Spain to Balkans call for ingredients such as head of sparrow, deer heart, the droppings of a stork, fat of a snake, brain of a sparrow, testicles of a donkey, bones from the left side of a toad which has been devoured by ants, blood and heart of a pigeon, and in Bavaria, bat's blood in beer. The list goes on. A specific ingredient called Chupamiento is an amulet made out of a dead hummingbird. According to folk practices, you hang the dead hummingbird and leave it there until your crush comes knocking on your door. In Aztec mythology, the hummingbird represents the powerful sun god. Thus, it's unsurprising that hummingbirds are connected to male virility. Multiple federal and international wildlife laws protect hummingbirds as a species. Therefore, modern witchcraft resorts to honoring the spirit by using the metallic charms of the bird as an amulet for love. Number 7. Worms. According to the Book of Secrets of Albertus Magnus, when mixed with powdered periwinkle and certain herbs, worms were believed to ensure love between a couple. Worms were also believed to be a potent sign of fertility, which makes them perfect ingredients in many love spells. Interestingly, dried earthworms are another ingredients you can find in Chinese apothecaries. Number 8. Spanish fly. Spanish fly, long held potency as an aphrodisiac, were crushed into tonics and potions. As side effects goes, is a powerful irritant. A dose as little as 32 milligrams could force the kidney to shut down. Number 9. Verbena. During the Middle Ages, Vervain or Verbena was often used in magicians and witches' brews. In folk medicine, Vervain was used for protection but was also used as an aphrodisiac, earning it the name Herba Veneris or herb of love. In folk practices, if you wash your hands with Verbena tea and touch nothing else until you touch your love interest, he or she will respond with love. Number 10. Rose. As cliche as it sounds, rose is associated with romance. Rose has the planetary correspondence of Venus and Aphrodite, and had little use in medieval magic outside of the love potion. In folk practices, rose water or rose perfume is consecrated and used as cosmetics for 9 consecutive days to bring love and attraction. Number 11. Coriander. A modern witchcraft recipe based on medieval instructions suggested that coriander and rosemary were meant to stimulate the senses, add vigor, and give you thoughts of romance, love, and even fidelity. Start by grinding a tablespoon of coriander seed in mortar and pestle. Visualize embracing your love interest as you continue to grind the herb. Pour 2 glasses of white wine into a jar. Add 2 sprigs of fresh rosemary and the coriander seeds. Macerate or infuse the mixture refrigerated for 2 days and serve to your love interest. Would you try any of these love potions? Leave a comment and remember to subscribe and click the notification icon for more videos. Happy Valentine's Day, and thanks for watching.